a person may be ill when they lose their inner sense of purpose. In their consciousness, this person then has to be brought back to where they are, because the life of every individual, regardless of the situation they are in, no matter how terrible it may be, always has a purpose. Every minute of every day, life gives us this purpose. This is the great vision behind TimeWaver. An important motivation for me to develop and improve the TimeWaver lies especially in giving people back the ability to communicate with their own non-material resources, gaining knowledge on the one hand, but on the other, giving positive impulses to this vital information field.
Impulse in dieses lebenswichtige Informationsfeld hineinzugeben. Und
this is important in all walks of life. It's important in medicine, in business, and in our own situation regarding where and how we live and how we lead our lives.
Wie wir leben. Und die besondere Fähigkeit.
The special feature that TimeWaver has is the ability to recognize these invisible influences that affect us in all areas of life and to balance them out, creating positive invisible influences and dispelling the negative ones as far as possible.
Möglichst fernzuhalten.
Ja, das ist sehr wichtig, dass der Patient aufgeklärt wird.
It's very important that the patient is informed of what is going on inside them, on all levels, from pure matter, function and regulation, up to the energy flow, distribution of information, the psyche, and even to any hereditary dispositions.
Und bis zu eventuell vererbten Grunddispositionen. Wir operieren auf.
We operate on all the 12 levels that can be found and distinguished in a human being as an entity.
Unterscheiden kann.
In meinem Leben waren es
In my life, significant changes or new developments which have helped me make great progress have always been brought about as a result of meeting people. For instance, meeting spiritual people, or especially meeting Nuno from Portugal, a researcher and scientist who's been running various clinics there for over a decade. When we met, two things came together. On the one hand, our experience in information field medicine, and on the other, his experience over many decades in treating chronic illnesses with the help of electric currents and fields.
What we are doing is not only to look the matter of the body, the matter, but also the electric level and also the informational level, and works all together so that we can merge, because we are not only a body, we have something more. And something more can make very big change at us. So it's time to look for this side of us.
Só dia 13 é que sabes?
Só tenho.
Since the 1990s, Nuno has been researching the effects electrical currents and fields have on the human body. He has succeeded in finding general frequencies to be assigned to certain organs and indications. He has also recognized how important it is, when using frequency therapy, to find the effective frequency patterns in each individual case. Today, the visionary Nuno operates a chain of clinics all over the world that work according to his therapy concept. In the Clinic for Integrative Medicine in Lisbon alone, over 20 therapists treat almost 100 patients a day using Nuno methods. The efficiency of the procedures in his clinic allows him the freedom to be able to concentrate on his goals and visions.
You receive information by ears, by your eyes, by your mouth, with touch, and with the taste of the things, the smell. All this kind of information is the only thing that can change you. Okay, you are happy or you are unhappy because informational level. It's very important to be happy. You know, it's enough. It's enough to be happy, because you know, to help people, we need to have light. You know, and this is important. If you have light, you can give hope. You can give all things that the people need to be winners. So this is most important.
In the picturesque countryside of Markbrandenburg, 70 kilometers north of Berlin, a 5-minute drive from the holiday resort of Neuruppin, lies Krenzlin Castle, the head office of the TimeWaver company and the seminar and training center TimeWaver Academy, which is open to all interested doctors, therapists and users. Markus Schmieke, inventor of the TimeWaver system, Nuno expert for frequency therapy, and successful users regularly pass on their knowledge and experience.
Try to do, because you can choose the right frequencies for your client, for your patient. Okay, in these music frequencies.
In talks and training seminars, participants deepen their knowledge to further increase the efficiency and success of their work. They have the opportunity to get to know Markus Schmieke and Nuno personally. Historically speaking, we initially developed the TimeWaver Med as an expert system for information field medicine. The TimeWaver Med is a physical system, but has no direct spatial connection to the patient. This means the patient or person in contact with the TimeWaver is not in actual physical contact with it. The contact occurs directly via the information field. This is the first level on which we can help a person. The second level is when we work directly in the physical body, in the physical field of the person's cells, and that takes place via the TimeWaver frequency. The TimeWaver frequency contains the same technology for information field communication as the TimeWaver, but is also able to convert this information into tangible electric or electromagnetic frequencies and transfer them directly into the body. And these two methods, TimeWaver Med and TimeWaver frequency, direct physical therapy in the field of the person with cell electricity, both belong together. In this sense, TimeWaver and TimeWaver frequency are two systems which are used in parallel. The third system is the TimeWaver Cardio. The TimeWaver Cardio takes a person's most important tangible physiological vibration, namely their heartbeat. This is picked up by an electrocardiogram, ECG. If you observe a person's heartbeat for 5 to 7 minutes, you'll see that it doesn't beat as regularly as we imagine. And that can lead us to draw detailed conclusions about the physiological condition of the vegetative nervous system, the psyche, and about the underlying causes of imbalances. And that is, so to speak, a diagnostic system which is used together with the TimeWaver frequency and TimeWaver Med.
Das begleitend mit dem TimeWaver Frequency und dem TimeWaver Med angewendet wird.
A growing number of people are being convinced by the successes of integrative medicine.
Ich bin Arzt und
I'm a doctor and I specialize in detoxification, mainly heavy metals, because I've noticed that heavy metals have a strong influence on the long-term health of people, and the TimeWaver frequency is a great help to me as a first screening step.
Als erstes Screening ungemein. Und ich habe bisher
And up to now, whenever the TimeWaver frequency has shown me there is some heavy metal contamination, I've always carried out a quite normal urine test for contamination. And the test has always been positive when the TimeWaver frequency has indicated this beforehand. This makes life so much easier for me.
Und das erleichtert mir das Leben ungemein.
What I used to do in my old classical surgery for internal medicine is medieval in comparison to what I do today. I could prescribe antibiotics for infections, but only for bacterial infections. I was basically powerless against viral infections and against parasites. Systemic fungal infections were also problematic. Actually, I could only ease the symptoms a little but couldn't really cure them properly. You see, patients who come to me have often had a long odyssey behind them, going from one doctor to another. That has sometimes been going on for 20 years, with things like migraine or any other chronic disorder you care to name. With traditional medicine, I wouldn't be able to help them today either, but with these methods, I can find the underlying causes.
Hintergründe herausfinden.
I think the most important thing that I have learnt from patients is that emotional and psychological problems are the causes of all illnesses, and TimeWaver frequency is very specific. But I've also seen problems in people which made it necessary for them to go to hospital for an operation first, before then carrying on with the treatment. I've learnt a great deal from using the TimeWaver frequency. You can never treat a patient using only one method. You can't say it's only homeopathy that's good for all patients, only herbal medicine, only complementary medicine using natural remedies or dietary supplements. You have to find out in each individual case what the patient actually needs and make a new decision each time.
Was der Patient braucht.
Wir haben 1/3 mehr Patienten.
We've had 1/3 more patients here since we've been working with the frequency. We have an awful lot to do with allergies in the surgery at the moment. We've had a lot to do with borreliosis, people who've been bitten or stung and need help very, very quickly. Every day is a new experience, learning new things, enriching our knowledge. I can only recommend it.
Und ich kann es nur weiterempfehlen.
Ask for more information about TimeWaver systems and our program of seminars. Or come and visit us at Krenzlin Castle and deepen your knowledge with the TimeWaver systems. Become part of the TimeWaver success story.